everyone, welcome to episode 5 of Space Pirates Dungeons and Dragons. I'm here, as always, with Rick Plan, JoshStrifeHayes.
Hello there, I'm Rick Plan. I'll be making sure I think of some kind of plan to get us out of whatever sticky situation we end up in. Quite literally from last time, as we've just got through a moat of treacle.
I'm not doing the one-liners because, you know, the votes are in, the polls are in. Everybody hated them. Nobody liked them. I don't think a single person found them enjoyable. Had 3 emails about them saying never do it again.
Wow, they went the extra mile there.
I think
I'm glad you got my 3 emails.
If you just went for the comedy aspect instead of trying to offend us, I think people would have liked them a lot more.
Right, well,
but you have a viewership of empaths that sense my distress.
okay. Right. Well, next time maybe I'll do them about the characters and not the players.
Yeah,
that we have a
Mm-hmm.
We're speaking of, we're here with Shwabadi Sigma.
Hello, I am Sigma.
I'm here with Krag Tekking101.
Hey, I'm Krag. I do not have a Scottish accent yet, but that might change in the future.
So that's just out of context for anybody listening to the recorded version. It's just the first thing they hear Krag say is, I do not have a Scottish accent yet, like it's a threat. And I'm here with Conquest Navina.
The great flow be with you.
Oh!
The great flow?
Yeah, shout out the great flow. I think it's the first, it's the first time Navina said it as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's something like
Is that canon? Is her speaking to the viewers canon?
Is that canon?
Wait a minute, are you like an evangelist? Was Navina an evangelist this entire time?
Sorry. Yeah, she was part of a religion. That was her whole thing. She punched a bishop. She's religious.
Okay, that's why she was in prison.
Well, she wasn't like trying to convert us to something. So.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so. It
wasn't like that hardcore.
It's a common saying for Velunari to say.
She believes in freedom of religion.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Awesome. Then. Yeah.
May the great flow guide you, etc., etc.
Yet. It's like okay.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. Where we left off our party, they were most of them were standing atop the walls of the kingdom, the Candy Kingdom city. I described it very well last time, and I'm not going to do it again.
You did. Tune into last week's episode for that one.
There are sweet buildings aplenty in this kingdom. Krag is...
Sweet building.
Yeah.
Sorry.
5 points. Krag is out... Sorry. I like to imagine it's like Sim Cities, but every time you build a city, a building, there's a guy that goes, sweet building. And you get 5 points. That's how... In Eon Vale, that's how cities are constructed.
That's how it's built. All right.
Okay, and Krag is still outside.
I'm outside on the other side, opposite end of the moat. I'm just going to be like, all right, well, time to do what I do best until they get me in. And I just take out a sign that says, looking for work, like I'm a homeless man. And I just I just stand there and just wait for somebody to approach me.
All right, we're going to get to that in a second.
Yeah, that's what I'm up to. Yeah.
Would you like to remind the audience what your plan is?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but we need to make our way across into the city. Currently, there are 3 of us standing on the walls of the city. We could quite easily drop down into the city.
Unless, is Spud with Krag, or is Spud with you guys? Spud's in the fridge. So Spud's with Krag.
He's with me.
Pocket as well, haven't we?
Yep.
So you got Pocket and Crumb.
So our team drops down over the walls into the city. We now need to get Krag effectively across the drawbridge. Now, a large mountain with a giant fridge walking across may attract some attention. So my plan is this. We approach Krag, effectively leaving the city, shouting in a way that all the guards can hear, "My goodness, the Ashkar emissary is here." Krag, being the Ashkar emissary, walks across the bridge and all the guards will go, "Obviously, it's the Ashkar emissary. Let's walk him into the big main castle building." And nothing will go wrong.
I have no problem with this idea.
All right.
This is great. This
will
work.
Do you say this out loud to the group on top of the wall? Like you
I like to think that I've been explaining it to them as we've been kind of resting on the top of the wall. But like, are we all still okay with that plan?
How do we convince them that he actually is the emissary?
Sorry, Crumb says. What is the Ashkar? What does that mean? Because that's just saying, that's like saying he's the human emissary.
Well, that's the great thing. nobody actually knows what an emissary does.
No, that's not the part.
No, it is, because all we need to do is convince the other guards, I suppose the guards, I'm not one, I'm just seeing myself as one now, convince the guards that he is an emissary, which is a very important sounding word, and they'll be the guard thinking, well, I don't want to be the one to stop the emissary. Best support him.
Pocket goes, yeah, I mean, it sounds great to me.
As long as you don't roll a successive series of like 2s and 3s, you should be good on this. Yeah.
Absolutely. This can't fail. I mean, the worst thing that will happen is they don't believe me. And if that happens, then I'm sure Krag will say something remarkably clever. The man went to college, for God's sake.
I think the worst thing that happens is somehow through this, you end up back in the syrup. That's probably the worst thing.
That's how they execute people in this kingdom, they drown them head first into the syrup.
Like from our vantage on
Mussolini.
top of this wall. Oh gosh, can we see the front gate of the city?
Yeah. Well, you decided to go quite a way around, right? So that you you're not in view of any guards that are by the gate, but you can see it in the distance.
What's the general mood of the streets? Is it in riots, much like
so
the Globalbites area was?
The central capital area was. No, this area is quite chill, actually. People, you've got candy monks on the street. Actually, the mood here is surprisingly cheery. Like there's some sort of celebration going on, right? People look happy. There's bunting made of sweets of ones that look like bunting going through the city.
Wait. Captain, if you don't mind me pointing out,
yes, Sigma.
The mood in the city seems very festive and cheery. Our friend Krag might have no problem walking through the front gate.
It might even be something we can use to our advantage. We can effectively party it up. We can be excited to see him. We can get everyone else excited. We can say he's part of the festivities as well. It might even be a good information gathering exercise if we talk to some of the locals and see exactly what's going on.
Krag.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you are approached by somebody.
By the way, I make sure to write on my sign, college educated. So
right.
There you go. I have an associate's at least. So okay.
A big burly man approaches you.
Well, hi there, sir.
He doesn't look like he's from the Candy Kingdom.
Okay, what does he look like?
He's got scrap stuff all over himself, like bits of metal attached to his body, and like it looks like smoke is coming off him as well. And he goes, "All right, says you're looking for work. I've got a job for you."
Yeah. Oh, that's great. I'm good at doing all these jobs. Hey, I have a side point. Are you on fire right now? Because if not, I think you should probably take care of that.
No, the smoke is normal.
All right, just wanted to double check. I'm made of fire myself a little bit. I got a beating Ashkar magma heart.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Volatile,
I do.
Isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Your sign says you'll do any job.
I'll do any job.
How do you feel about domestic terrorism?
Oh boy, now, Krag, what have you gotten yourself into this time? I'm gonna have to consult that with my partner here.
All right. Well, here's my...
Hey, Spud, the chosen one.
Okay, it's been enough time. I think he would wake up by now.
Yeah. Hey,
he's like, what's going on? Oh.
Do you, as the chosen one, as the Kashkarar or whatever I called you, how do you feel about domestic terrorism?
I'm appalled by it. It's kind of what I assumed you were already when I first met you.
No. I'm the bodyguard for Rick Plan, but that's on I'm on sabbatical at the moment, and
right.
I'm waiting to try to, This guy right here, this stand-up fella right here. What's your name, by the way?
Fuse.
I like. Is this guy huge? Is he like my size?
He's a human, but he's a big guy. I would say.
Okay.
He's like 6'7".
Oh. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna reach out and try to just shake his hand, not as accepting his job, but as an introduction.
Yeah. You got.
I want to see what this guy's handshake is like.
Oh yeah, it's good.
There's a lot you can tell about a person's handshake.
Yeah, it's good, but he twitches a lot when he vibrates. It's a strong vibrator.
Oh, all right. Okay. It's like, whoa, I like those vibrations you're giving off. All right, well,
You
is
don't
this,
look like
job...
you're from the Candy Kingdom, so I felt
Oh, I'm
that
not,
you might
sir.
be here with
I'm
a
not.
similar sort of, modus operandi. Listen,
Is this job taking place in the city? Because I do have to rendezvous with some of my friends in the city.
yes.
All right. Okay, then. You know what? Get us into the city, and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
I'm still trying to figure out that part.
Oh, so you don't know how to get in the city. All right.
I was hoping
Well,
that's the job I was going to give you was to help me get into the city.
While this is happening, can I turn to Sigma and go, I don't mean to rush anyone, but I do fear the longer we leave Krag alone,
You're right.
the more chance he has of getting into shenanigans. I mean, he's meant to be some kind of emissary. As long as he's not standing there with a ball
Now-
saying looking for work or considering terrorism, I'm sure we'll be okay.
At this point, we're definitely descending down the other side of the
You're
wall.
descending the other down.
One last thing with him, though, when he says that to me, I'm just going to be like, well, I could throw you over the wall if you'd like. And it's just a repeat of...
That sounds like a perfect idea. Let's try it
right.
out.
Let's do it. I try to throw him over the fucking...
Luckily, it's only one guy, so you don't roll with disadvantage. Just roll.
Strength or athletics?
I brought my own tree. You critically fail! He goes straight into the... You actually just throw him into the syrup. Okay, well, he's quite strong. Okay.
There's no way.
Can we have paced out of the... We've descended the wall. We've walked along the main street. If we see the main gate, can we just see through it of Krag picking up a guy?
You wouldn't see
and
it.
just
He's not.
throwing him
It's
straight
not
into a syrup?
viewable for the main gate because
Okay, we
it's around
can't
the
view it from
side.
there.
You guys have no idea that I think he's just
Every
killed a guy.
time!
The thing is, though, I think you have prevented a terrorist incident. Is what you have done.
But you know what else? I do that. I throw him in, and he just goes right into the syrup. I'm like, every job. Why does this keep happening to me?
I think, genuinely,
time!
I'm not even gonna have him roll. I think with a critical fail, he is just gonna die in the syrup.
Did I just kill like the fucking enemy of this entire session? What did I just
day's
do?
work for Krag.
To
Well
be
done,
fair-
Krag, you've saved the city.
I might have.
That's my emissary right there. That's the emissary of the Ashgars.
Okay, all right. We cut back to the
All
main
right,
group.
all right, go back. Jesus Christ.
I can't believe you rolled a crit fail.
I can't either. I'm like, all right.
Okay, you're back in the city. You've now descended the
On the
wall.
inside of the city, we're approaching the main gates.
Are you approaching the main gates? I thought you were going to walk around and talk to people. But are you going straight
As
to the
we
main gates?
walk toward the main gate, can we turn to one of the citizens next to us or one of the monks? Navina, are you with us as well?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we should split up. It's quite a lot of ground to cover.
If
You might
believe
accidentally
so.
get roped into domestic terrorism if you split up.
Yeah.
That's unlikely to happen. Navina, if you wish to take some kind of high ground and keep overwatch on us, I believe that Sigmar and I will walk up to the main gate and attempt to greet Krag in an emissarial way to then bring him into the city.
I see.
Wait, are we splitting up? Says Pocket.
Navina, do you want Pocket to accompany you?
No. I am going off on my own. This place is full of bounty. That's a clever
Sigma.
joke because that's a chocolate. No, okay.
Sigmar, I know that you're not going to have too many objections if I ask you the question, do you want Pocket to go away?
I think this is a great opportunity for him to get some alone time.
Pocket, go and do whatever you want to do. I'm sure you'll turn up again at some kind of opportune time.
Yeah. See you around. If you want me, you know where to find me.
I then turn to Sigmar and go, I have no idea where to find him.
Not the clue.
Okay, he goes.
Right.
He's off.
Navina,
Just
take
me
up
and Crumb,
Overwatch.
then.
Yes. Are you okay taking Crumb with you? I'm sure he won't be a bother.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Crumb, stick with Navina and go on to Overwatch, ideally on the rooftop somewhere.
Right.
Sigma, let's go and greet the emissary.
Maybe I'll be Tracer.
Okay.
Same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
No, Crumb, Navina is already Tracer.
For fuck's sake. Okay. All right. Can we
Okay. I'm sweating.
Should we speak to the guards first?
You want to speak to the guards near the front gate?
Yes, ideally.
Okay.
We need to gather some information. Sigma, do you wish to ask the guards about what the events going on specifically is? We need some specifics here.
Can I grab a random civilian instead of the guard?
Okay, you can grab a random civilian.
You there, random civilian.
Oh, hello!
The mood in the city seems very good. What is happening right now?
Have you not heard? Is it your first day in town, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Oh! The princess is getting married! The ceremony is tomorrow morning! It is like late evening right now, to be fair. I would say, because you guys already travelled across the whole day.
Oh, wonderful.
The princess is getting married to the roly-poly duke!
The roly-poly duke, you say?
Yes! Oh, and the king will be in attendance!
I need to find a pen and write all this down. Bloody hell, that's a lot of information.
A royal wedding?
Yes!
Oh, okay. Excellent. Where will it be held?
In the palace! But you must have an invitation if you were to attend. I wish I had an invitation, but I am just a lonely sugar farmer.
Ah, yes. If only we could all ascend such heights.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the information. You go back to your farm?
Oh, I'm taking a break right now. It's a public holiday.
Oh, yes. Enjoy the festivities.
I will. Yippee! And he runs away. He does that little jump where like his heels click together.
Clicks his heels. Yeah. I saw it already before it happened.
Yeah.
And I could tell by the tone of his voice.
He's got like a trail of sugar that leaves behind him as he goes.
Oh, okay.
He's having a great time.
Yeah.
Excellent work there, Sigma. We've gathered some information. The roly-poly duke is marrying the princess, and we'll work out getting one of those invitations later. How many guards are currently at the gate? If we were to attempt to get the 4 guards currently watching the gate.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how dangerous are they looking?
Well, they look a bit concerned that one of their friends is missing. So they are actually talking to each other actively.
Oh, I see.
And one of those, if you're, I think Sigma would be able to maybe hear. They are saying, yeah, your ears perk up. They are saying things to the effect of, "He hasn't come back in a while. I'm sure it's nothing. He's probably just hitting his candy vape."
It's bubblegum flavored.
You know him. He always loves to rip him. Well, that's so old fashioned.
The guard that we killed, how big were they compared to me?
They were humans, I'd say. So
they were humans.
They were around your size.
Excellent. I'd like to turn to Sigma and go,
yeah,
Sigma, I think I've got a plan.
No. Sorry, the guards that you killed with the Twizzler, they were tau. They were taller than you.
The guard that they're waiting for, their friend.
Oh, he's just a human. Yeah, he's just a human.
The one that we
You're
drowned by accident.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Sigma, if I was to be able to convince those 3 guards that I was their missing friend and I was escorting you to the castle, then you will be able to greet Krag as the emissary and they will ask fewer questions.
Aren't we coming the wrong way for that, though?
No, not if they think I'm their guard.
But they must have saw him go out the front.
Let's not question this plan too much.
It's the arc of Sigma realizing that Rick's plans are not as good as he once thought.
Captain, what I'm thinking is maybe earlier we spent a long time overthinking and overplanning, and we got stuck in some treacle. Maybe this time we just do.
Are you suggesting, and believe me, I am bloody well on board with this, that you and I employ what I like to call the clipboard effect, where we simply walk through as if we belong and don't stop if someone questions us?
Just so. I think if we walk through confidently and we say, emissary, where are you? And he comes over and we walk through the city, I think maybe they won't ask any questions at all.
I think this is a bloody good plan. The only possible wild card is Krag, and I can't wait to see what he does with this, so let's just give it a go. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Yeah, so Krag, you did have a time that you were going to, they said to give you like 20 minutes and then you would just walk in. And I feel like that amount of time is about to pass.
Mm-hmm. I think that, can we see him through the gate?
You can now,
is the gate kind of
I
open?
imagine, Krag, are you now going to start approaching the the
Yeah,
gate.
this whole job thing didn't work out, so I just put my sign away and I just like, all right, well, that killed some time and a person, I guess, too. Come on there, Lord Spud. Let's head on in, I guess. I'm just going to start.
Oh,
Let's walk with style.
wait,
I
am
can't wait
I?
for the consequences of that.
Sorry, am I?
I am going to walk super. Okay.
Is
Krag
Spud
is going to
like?
walk.
Is he staying in the fridge or is he walking by your side?
Well, that's up to him. Do you want to walk? Do you want to stay in the fridge or do you want to stay outside? Or what do you want to do? Do you want me to?
Those are
Do you want to
not the
ride on my
decisions
shoulders?
I thought I would be making when I woke up this morning. Oh, yesterday. Oh. He is quite bloodied, right? He's just come back from being unconscious, but he wasn't healed.
Yeah.
So he's he's still very wounded. So I think you go, I might stay in the fridge
You want to stay in the
recover.
reinforced fridge. All right, you do that. You do that, Sir Spud. All right, don't worry. I'll make sure we get in.
I tried my best fighting, and I think it knocked some sense into me.
Don't worry.
I'm going to try calling my wife again.
You try that. The best is yet to come. You'll be all right. Okay. I am going to walk through the gate with a level of like, I don't know.
They see Krag approaching. Yeah. You guys see a Krag approaching.
Yeah.
I would like to walk from the other side of the gate, turn to Sigmar, nod, and when we are within kind of shouting distance of Krag, simply shout over, Krag, emissary of the Ashkar Kingdom, welcome to our fair city. Are you excited for the wedding festivities?
The guards go, what's going on here? Wow.
Right. Surely you've been informed of the arrival of the Ashkar emissary. Notice was sent yesterday.
Two
I assume the red
rolls
carpet has
are
been rolled out.
necessary. I need a performance from Krag and a deception from Rick.
Can I assist? Can I help the deception here?
Yeah, you can help the
I want to sort of chip in.
So 15 from Krag. Fucking 24 from Rick Plan. You could help if you want, but he's got it.
He's got it.
Again, just to see what happens. Is the help an advantage roll?
Yeah, it's an advantage roll, yeah.
Just in case.
Holy moly, 23, 24 is a fucking crazy roll.
So 23 is insane.
The
Sigma
guards,
made it worse.
Yeah, the guards honestly are more concerned about their friend that has gone missing. So they go, oh, right, there is a wedding on after all. Yes, I'm sure. I don't know why the Ashkar Kingdom. And then the other one goes like, but isn't there a war on? Like, the general went to go fight. Like, we told not to let anybody into the city. And the fourth one goes, yeah, but it's a wedding.
I wave over to Rick, and I'm just like, yes, I am here as the emissary. You have a lovely city and a gorgeous syrup moat.
Yeah, and he doesn't look like he's...
I'd like to overhear the guards talking about the fact they're a bit worried about all of this and kind of say a little bit too loudly, it's fantastic to have you here. As you know, the war, of course, rages, but marriages like this bring alliances and peace, which I believe is something that we all ultimately want.
He's got a really good point.
He does have a really good point.
Yeah,
By the way, I think there was a terrorist floating in the syrup. I don't know what's up with that, but maybe you guys should go check on that.
Is that what happened to our friend?
I have no idea.
Emissary, stop talking.
I mean, you guys have created the perfect alibi. The perfect scapegoat for the guard murder would just be the terrorist. They just
they're both dead.
Their bodies are floating next to each other.
Yeah, it's like the guard just like dragged him in and they both died or something like that. Like you could easily make an alibi for that. So like, all right, I wink at Rick Plan. All right, let's go, boss. Let's go then.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Less winking. What you've done, Krag, is you've come in with the energy of a child going, I didn't do a very specific thing. Which makes everyone really suspicious that they did the specific thing.
So when Krag winks, it makes quite a loud crunching noise.
I do it like 4 times too. So yeah.
Stones scraping together.
Yes, emissary, the traditional greeting of the 4 winks. I'd like to return the 4 winks.
The 4, okay.
All right, meanwhile, Navina and Crumb, where did you guys go? So there are many places in this kingdom. You know, there's the Sugar Street markets, the Marshmallow Row, the Fondant Gardens, the Shortbread Estates, the Syrup Forges, the Frosting Monastery.
Well, I guess the best thing to do would be try and get as close to the castle as possible. Or is there like a parade street maybe where the
there's a main street. There's a whole bunch
the
of
wedding
people
is going to be
celebrating
sort of held.
The wedding's going to be in the. Wait, you left before they discerned. So you have no idea there's a wedding on.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, we have no
so
idea.
You don't know that information yet.
We're also trying to figure out what's
happening.
Yeah.
And Crumb goes, are you sure you want me to help? I'm not particularly stealthy. I'm really good with food science. So I can tell you all about the different foods here. I can give you fun facts about all the different sweet treats here that I'm not allowed to eat. But other than that, I'm pretty useless.
Well, why don't you try and find what perhaps is the special event while I check the surrounding area.
Oh, okay.
He turns around to somebody and has the exact. He meets the exact same person Sigma did, and has that exact same conversation almost beat but for beat. And he turns back to Navina afterwards. He goes,
"It seems to be a wedding. The Princess Marzipan.
Oh, I love weddings.
He's marrying the roly-poly Duke. He's set to arrive today.
Oh, interesting. Oh.
But it's happening
Do you
tomorrow
think the
morning.
wedding will be held in the castle?
That's what it seems to be. But we've got to find some place to sleep for the night, I imagine.
Yes, perhaps. 1 second.
Navina's gonna jump onto one of the roofs.
Sorry. Of course. So wait, how? Wait, how are you doing that?
You know, she's made of water, Rustage.
That's not okay. Firstly, she's not made of water.
I'm going to expend one of my focus points to double my jump distance.
I still don't think that makes your jump distance like a building.
Yeah, like.
Well, how big is the building? Buildings do
how big is the building?
4 foot tall.
Connor, can you leap half a building? Can it?
Yes.
Do you think
Navina can leap half?
Hold on, Connor isn't a monk.
Okay, you're right.
I'm not a monk.
Sorry.
I can also take the dash action.
So you just
listen, you can just scale a building. You don't need to leap like you're fucking 1950s Superman.
There
like,
are stairs too. Stairs exist.
Well, that would require you to go inside a building. And
True, but they do exist.
I just thought it'd be fun flavor.
Yeah.
Wait, can we do that? I can just jump on top of a wall whenever I need to. That'd be awesome.
Try.
Just climb a building subtly.
It'd be fun flavor. Well, yeah, it's the subtle aspect, is jumping
okay,
higher,
if you're gonna, I need you to do a stealth check because obviously people are gonna see you climb a building.
If somebody jumped 25 feet in the middle of the street, I would know.
I would notice. I would call the police.
I'm not doing it in the middle of the street. I'm going to the side of the building first.
I wouldn't call the police. I would just be impressed. Like, superheroes exist. All right.
8 is your stealth throw? Okay.
You're doing this in the middle of the street.
You are. It is the evening.
Uh-huh.
It is the evening. So there's a little bit of darkness, but it doesn't help you. All the lights are reflecting off your skin in this like water. And somebody walks up to you, this old lady, and goes, "What are you doing climbing my house?"
I wanted to get on top of it.
Why? Are you one of those burglars? Sugar burglars?
No, I just wanted to see more.
What? If you wanted to see more, my dear, you must go to the frosting monastery. They will open your third eye, no offense.
You already have 3 eyes.
that's the joke.
Your fourth eye will open.
It's just my singular third eye is just going to blink once.
You can see more about the ways of sugar, our sugar lord and savior.
Oh, you mean a religion?
Some may call it a religion, but I call it the truth.
Do we see any of this or hear any of this if we're walking into the city?
We're away. Different side of the city.
Sorry, Rick. Unfortunately, in this session, your crew has just scattered and are getting into trouble in a way that you cannot pull raid them in.
Hey, hey, Rick, can we
pocket.
can we go grab some cotton candy? I kind of want some cotton candy right about now.
You guys sorry, Navina needs to deal with the old lady situation. And then we will cut back to you guys. Navina.
Okay. Which way is the monastery?
She points up at the huge frosting monastery in the distance.
It's right there, dearie.
And
That is quite a tall building.
Oh, it's bigger than my house, that's for sure.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Praise be.
Praise be the sugar gods.
Yes, that one. Goodbye.
Tell them that. Oh. Tell them that. Oh, she left.
I was gonna say I ran up. I was just gonna say I've run up.
Oh, they always leave.
oh, she enters back into her house.
All right.
She speaks to her husband and says, "I met a weird young lady today." The husband goes, "I don't care, you bitch."
Oh, wow. There's like a domestic abuse scene going on in there.
This
Like, what the
horrible
hell?
scene there. And she goes,
This is the first player character cutaway we've had, and it's for domestic abuse.
ever.
Yeah.
This is
We started
unprecedented.
with terrorism, and now we're into abuse. This is,
Okay.
Even in
Rick,
even in the Aeon Veil, domestic abuse still a thing. That fucking sucks,
Rick,
Rustage.
Krag, and
Yeah.
Sigma, you have now entered the city. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'd like some cotton candy just to kind of,
Emissary, if you want to head off and find yourself some cotton candy, would you like us to join you, or do you wish to explore around the city?
Oh, I'll just hang out with you, boss.
Excellent. I say we make our way toward the largest building in the city, which is potentially the castle, and see if we can somehow make our way inside.
Well, I'm the
Talk to-
emissary, so I should just be able to walk in, so...
Yes, Krag, I need to make this very clear to you, because I don't think you understand exactly where we're going with this. You aren't actually an emissary. We are pretending you are for the purposes of deception and subterfuge, but if you are asked to make any actual diplomatic decisions,
Okay,
I need you to understand you are not actually an emissary.
So just to clarify, my job is to not be the emissary, but my job is to pretend to be the emissary, which I am
yes.
not. All right,
Yes.
all right. Just
What
wanted to
I
get
don't
that.
want,
Yeah.
and what I am remarkably scared will happen, is some level of international incident caused by you taking your emissarial duties far too seriously.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't want that
He
to happen.
declares war in the name of King.
We
I-
just need to get into the building. That's kind of it, really.
I don't want to cause other pain. I mean, I have a little brother. I don't want him to get thrown in war because that's not good. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Sorry, new Krag law?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
why not?
brother.
Yeah, as a little brother. Yeah.
In that case, let's do the opposite. If you do have an emissarial ability to declare war, don't.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Maybe I can ease the Rustage. What's the political climate of the Ashkar versus everybody else right now? Or are tensions high, or are we like?
So the speech, so the main governing bodies have a sort of agreement as part of the coalition of stars, right? The Ashkar Kingdom is part of the coalition. It's one of the seats at the table.
We just joined, and we're a rather warfaring group.
By
so
just joined. It has been like 1,000 years. They're just the most recent to join.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. It's been 1,000 years, and I'm the first one to go to college. Wow. It took a while to. Yeah, it took a while to assimilate that. That is in the lore. I am the first one to go to college.
I'm saying quite loose numbers. I don't have the exact numbers, but yes.
Right. Okay.
You are the most recent to join, but it's been around for a while. You know.
All right. It's been around for a while. Okay. I gotcha. All right.
And yet you have your king is
Ashkar to go to college.
It's
Yeah, that
basically
was the whole thing.
That was my whole thing.
The coalition has existed for long enough that there are planets and societies that are coalition, like, you know, then they have no kind of relation to the other kingdoms. They're out of the jurisdiction of the kingdoms. They are just coalition areas, like Gastrovia is, where they have a mixture of races and such.
Species.
Right, well, I say in that case, we head toward the castle, attempt to make our way inside, and find an audience with the... Is it the Candy King that rules this kingdom?
Yeah,
I would assume
Kaiser.
so, based on all the candy.
Candy Kaiser, that's the one.
Candy
And we
Kaiser.
ask him, just
But his name
what's
is
all
Kaiser.
this about? We ask Kaiser, what's all this about?
Why did we split up?
Because D&D.
To Navina in the
Cut to
monastery.
Navina. Crumb is running after Navina now, like, Navina, what are you doing? Slow down. You didn't even tell me you were going here. You just ran off. I'm terrible at cardio. Listen, I got
Come on,
incredible.
Crumb. We're going to the monastery.
What?
Navina's really excited to go to a church.
Okay. Okay. Are you
right, we
religious,
get to-
Navina?
What does the church look like?
It's a giant frosting monastery. So you imagine that in like
What does that mean?
You know the movie.
You just put 2 words together. You just put frosting and monastery together and hoped it would make sense.
Okay, imagine Salisbury Cathedral.
I'm imagining it.
Because you've been there.
Yep.
But then now imagine it's made out of frosting, but still structurally sound somehow. There you go.
What color's
Right.
the frosting?
It's like a light blue.
Ooh,
I passed out 502 times, but your monastery is finished.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a giant frosting monastery.
It's incredible. I've never seen a building quite like this. Besides the
Oh,
Globobytes office tower, that's also quite big.
No, the churches at home are far more quaint.
Really? Where are you
Yes,
from?
yes, no. St. Marinus is
Oh,
it's a small Velinari planet,
Right.
but yes, our churches are not as grand as this. I've been in grand churches, mind.
yeah.
And they're normally not as white or sticky.
Yeah. I don't know how they can live like this. I would just want to eat everything around me.
Well, self-restraint is one of the first things you are taught in the church.
Well, do you have good self-restraint, Ravina? Would you say?
Oh yes, I would say it's, it's touch and go.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go in.
What? First, we must practice self-restraint.
Okay, so we don't go in?
Where is this
No.
going?
We wait.
Okay.
Better turn to Sigma at this point and go, you know what? I don't know.
That felt like a Family Guy cutaway.
Yeah. This is funnier than that time that we were walking through the Candy City.
I really feel as if we should all be together when we go to the palace.
I completely agree. However,
That
think of
makes
the
sense.
element of surprise that it might include if one of us turns up at a very opportune moment. And I originally was assuming that would be Pocket, but at this point it could be Navina or Crumb.
Yeah.
The
No, Krag,
Kaiser
it could
is
be
the
Krag, and he's here.
Oh, speaking of, I just realized. Go ahead.
I was just going to say the king, this Kaiser fellow. Of course, he will be at the wedding tomorrow. Is that where we want to, take care of him?
Are you suggesting, Sigma, that we commit regicide at a wedding?
Ooh, that's even worse than domestic terrorism.
Because we only need to talk to him about this whole civil war and getting the warlords on board. But the way you said take care of him kind of gave me vibes there.
I said take care of him because I'm just implying whatever needs to be done. Are we doing it tomorrow at the wedding?
Ideally,
Whether that be a conversation,
of course,
or
no,
more.
Ideally, if I'm going to kill a king, it would not be during a large, public, heavily guarded ceremony. It's not off the table, but it's definitely not plan A. Ideally, I just want to talk to the king about ending the civil war and unlocking the lock on the ship so we can get off the stupid planet where you can't eat things unless you have a card that says you can.
Yes. Yes.
But I do like
that
a
sounds
good
great to
wedding.
me. Yeah.
So first of all, let's go into the castle. I also need to take a moment and find a picture of this king so I know what he looks like, because push comes to shove,
Well,
I can't disguise myself to look like him.
I was going to also bring up really quick, if on the way to the castle we pass by some sort of candy pharmacy or perhaps a licorice apothecary to get some medical supplies to help you know,
to help Spud.
Yeah, that might actually, because he's really hurting right now in my fridge. So I just want to make.
I have spells that could heal him.
That's okay. If you want to do that, boss, I was just maybe getting some supplies too. Might not be a bad idea.
Supplies are the first good idea, and then if we can't find them, I will expend a spell slot to heal him.
Yeah.
Although
Also,
I can't cast lots of spells every day.
Also, if the king, or I mean the Kaiser's around here, there might be like pictures of him around, I would assume. I mean,
That's exactly what I was hoping to find. Krag, we're on the same wavelength, which
oh my God,
me.
Boss, you're awesome. All right, I'm going to survey the street to look for a candy apothecary.
Well, actually, you don't need a perception for that, because there will be one.
There's signs. Yeah. I
so
can read.
Yeah, it's shaped like a giant can of soda.
Oh, there we go. All right.
And it's feel good fizzy drinks is what it says on the side there.
It's a shop or a vending machine?
No, it's a shop. It's a giant can of soda that's the shape of a building.
All right. To turn to Sigma and go, Sigma, shall we accompany Krag inside? And while in there, I'm going to try and find a picture of the king.
Wait, is it a giant can of soda in the shape of a building, or a building in the shape of a giant can of soda?
Yeah. Either way, I walk in. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, it's a giant building in the shape of a giant can of soda. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to follow Krag into this building then.
You go inside, and there's a man. Well, okay, there is nobody inside immediately, but then all of a sudden, someone appears from behind the desk, and they go, "Pop!"
Oh my God!
That's the name! The name is Pop! It's nice to meet you! You want it? I've got it! Fizzy drinks! Cola! Anything you need!
Did you do the same thing that I just did and immediately draw your guns?
I kind of like... I mean, anybody that does that out of nowhere, like, wait a minute.
Bap! Bap! Fizzle! Crack!
What aisle is your first aid kits and gauze, perhaps pain relievers?
You want their healing soda, the Dr. Pepper! I can get you two for the price of one, but the price of one costs twice as much!
All right, that sounds good. Let's do that. I have, oh shit, I gave all my lumens to Pocket. Hey, Sigma, do you...
None of you have money! You've given...
I turned to Sigma immediately. Sigma, can I borrow some lumens? I'll pay you back, I swear to God.
Krag, we just escaped from prison. I don't have any money.
Hey, Rick, I'm really sorry. I don't want to bum money off my boss, but, like, do you have anything?
I'd like to turn to the shop owner. You there, Barry Scott, listen up. This is the emissary of the Ashkar Kingdom, and he requires medical assistance.
Yes, I am the missionary of the Ashkar Kingdom.
The more you say, the harder this gets to do, Krag.
Okay.
Therefore, we are requesting diplomatic aid.
What do I look like, a charity? You talk to the king for diplomatic aid. My name is Pop. I got the deals. Now bang, and you're gone.
I'm telling you, this king, have you seen him before?
The Kaiser, yeah. Sorry, that's not me saying it. I'd love it.
Yeah, of course I've seen the key. Yeah.
Pop,
I have supplied. In fact, I am invited to his wedding and supplying the fizzy drinks directly to him for the great Princess Marzipan. I will make her pop with excitement.
Oh, that sounded okay, yeah.
You definitely have an invite to the wedding around here somewhere, which is something I'm going to note down. But more importantly, could you describe what the king looks like to me in excruciating detail?
Handsome. Sugary. Ooh. Sweet. All words I would use to describe the king.
Great. Could you use words that are slightly more objective in exactly how he looks? That you have height, feature. Do you have a picture?
He has just described a gingerbread man.
Yeah.
So I am worried.
Well, we're going with what we've got. The king looks like a gingerbread man.
Hey, Sir Spud, you got any money?
Sorry, you've opened the fridge now. So you've placed the fridge on the ground.
I've kind of opened it a crack and just kind of like whispered, like, hey, do you got any money?
So the shopkeeper is seeing Krag open the fridge and ask if it has any money.
Yeah.
He checks his lumen shard. Boop, boop, boop. I have 50 lumens.
Well, 50 lumens cover the... I'll pay you back, Spud. Don't worry about it. 50 lumens cover the Dr. Pepper.
Are you having a laugh?
I'm sorry. I don't really know much about the currency exchange. Let's see. I have a can of beans I could trade you. Or peas. It was, I think, a can of peas.
Magic
What?
peas.
But they were magic peas, so I expect, like, a lot of healing supplies from that.
He grabs... he looks at it. He brings out
I
big...
placed it on the counter. I was like, here you are.
He brings out a big magnifying glass and looks at it. And then another one. And then another one.
It apparently
While
came
he's
from a
doing
lost dimension of wonder and amazement.
While they are doing that, can I be looking around the place to see if I can spot the ticket that will get him into the wedding, as he said he was supplying the drinks, therefore he would have an invitation?
His attention is double magnifying glass focused on us right now.
That's exactly what Craig's doing. I want to just have a look around.
You give me a perception. Yeah, and he did mention that he has an invite as well, so yeah.
Can me and the captain both be doing that?
Great. One of you can roll with advantage.
I only get a 2 bonus on perception, so do you want to roll for that, Sigma?
Sure. Hold on. I have advantage on perception checks.
Oh wow.
That's really
just as a flat.
Triple advantage.
Yeah, I just have keen senses. So.
Wow.
Colon. 19.
Oh, great. So you look around and you this is a plentiful store. But you kind of conclude from looking around and just using like a little bit of logical deduction that if he did have an invite, he'd probably have it at his house and not at his place of work.
Oh, this isn't one of those buildings where it's like the shop on the bottom and then like
he lives somewhere else. Basically, through your perception, you probably deduce that there's no housing aspect of this.
He works at a soda bottle. He lives at a milk carton.
Yeah. Anyway, he gets a crazy roll on his insight, and he goes,
"Holy shit!
Holy shit!"
I don't know how to tell you.
So
this.
these peas right here, magical.
This is a fake can of magic peas.
What?
Yeah. If you want to buy a real can of magic peas, I have a whole bunch. But they're sugar snaps.
Peas.
They're over there.
I think our little rat friend has conned you.
They're not even real peas.
I shake the can.
It's an empty can.
Yeah, I shake the can. Is it really empty?
It's just an empty can.
Pocket, I trusted you. A single tear falls down Krag's. A single lava tear.
Yeah, scars your cheek, so everyone knows you wept.
I was gonna put a hand on Krag's shoulder, but I'm realizing that's like 10 foot tall.
Pocket.
So I put a hand on his knee.
How could
And
you?
This won't be his last betrayal.
While this is happening, I would like to take one of the cans of Dr. Pepper off the shelf and just put it into my pocket, hoping that he doesn't see.
Sleight of hand.
He's good at that.
And he's got a high passive perception. Oh,
Yeah.
23.
Holy. Straight in.
Yeah,
It's like knocks it off the shelf and it just falls into your pocket.
You steal the one can
There's
of Dr. Pepper.
There's a lot occupying this guy's.
Craig, there are other shops in here. I suggest we leave now. Plus, I need to have a word with you outside.
I'm
Sigma.
so dejected right now, so just follow you wherever.
I do want to note, this is the future. And in your perception check, you would notice that at the shop entrance, they have those like BP barrier things. Like they have at stores in our universe.
Yeah, that's true. Stopped by 20th century technology. Damn it.
I don't know what they're called. BP barriers?
I don't know what they're called. Barriers. They had them for a while.
I know what they are. Yeah. I'll whisper to the captain as we're about to head out. I'm like,
I would have just stolen some, but they have these beepy barriers. So if I pocketed any, the alarm would go off.
Yes, that would be a tricky situation to get out of.
Are you just gonna walk through the BP barriers?
I want to look outside and see if anyone's walking along the street.
There's plenty of people in the street. It's a holiday.
You there!
You yell outside.
Shouting
One of
through
them
the open
turns.
door.
Yeah, a lot of people are ignoring you for a little bit because you obviously it just feels like you're advertising for the shop. But eventually, one person turns around and goes, "Oh, me."
I recognize you. We've met before. Come over here and say hello to me. I'm sure it's you.
Somebody recognizes me. Walks.
Oh no.
Waddles towards the store. This old lady.
As they walk up, I would like to walk forward to shake their hand as we are in between the barriers and effectively spin them slightly into the shop. So as I go out, they go in if the barrier beeps at all.
Oh, yeah. And the barrier beeps. And so you guys have left. And the old lady goes in and goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, dear. What's happening?"
Oh, it's just one of those things where you're bringing... when you're bringing something back in and it goes off. It's not that you've taken anything out. Don't worry. She's just coming back in.
"Stop! Right there!"
Does he pull a gun?
Yes!
Oh.
And he points it, and he's going between Rick and the old lady. Now, Rick...
What?
It looks, it's a gun, but you don't know if it's going to kill somebody.
I'm going to walk in front of the old lady, because, Krag's not going to stand for that shit.
I would like to take the can and kind of drop it out of my pocket on the floor outside in a way that Sigmar can see.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got the can outside.
Krag is stood in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I've stepped in front of the old lady. Yeah.
And then I would like to walk all the way up to the shopkeeper, walk straight up, press myself against the barrel of the gun and go, "That is my grandma. You either pull the trigger right now or you sit down."
Intimidation?
I'm going to a pocket in the Dr. Pepper outside.
What'd you get your intimidation? 14.
I would like to use a luck roll to do that again.
Oh,
I believe I have 1 luck point that I can do that with.
yeah.
Can I help you too with that? Can I also try to gleam over you and just be very intimidating?
She's my grandmother too.
Yes.
I mean, I could. I'd be like, yes.
Yes, they are. Our father was very adventurous.
She adopted all of us.
Yeah, so roll again anyway. 18. Well, yeah, 18 is definitely good enough. So he goes, "Oh, right. Sorry. I understand. Must be a problem with the machine. You be on your way now."
Damn straight.
But
All
don't
right.
you...
I'm happy to see you. Everyone else, let's go outside.
Nice
I
doing
am
business
warning
with you.
I don't want to see you or your grandma in this shop ever again.
I guarantee you will never see my grandma in the shop again.
This is
All right,
one of
Grandma,
my favorite...
come on, let's go.
It's one of my favorite
I help her.
stores.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll get you back in the store. Don't worry. That guy's so mean.
I
to
just
you.
wanted to go for a walk because it's not nice to be at home.
Well, we could still go for a walk together.
Is this from domestic
It's
abuse?
the same woman. It's the same woman.
No. No, fuck this. Rustage. I literally asked her, well, we could still go for a walk. What's wrong with home right now?
Oh, it's not nice to speak ill of your loved ones, so I shan't be a gossip. But it'd be nice to go for a walk.
Does she have any visible bruises on her?
No. It's not
Okay.
a physically abusive relationship.
Oh, just an emotional and a mental one, and a
Yeah,
verbal
yeah, yeah.
one. That's good. Yeah,
While
fantastic.
this is happening,
Yeah,
I would
the
like
other
to pick
ones.
up the can of Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
I've got and just pass it over to Krag. Krag, this was far too much effort, but there you go.
I know this would have went so much smoother if I just had money. I just give it to Spud inside of the fridge. I'm like, here you go, drink up, Spud.
I can't drink this.
Why not?
My level is too low.
He doesn't have a high enough clearance level.
Oh no, it's gonna go flat now. All right, give it to me. I can. Oh boy.
You can drink it.
Do I have a bottle? I'm not
You're
drinking it. I'm at full health.
I've got an idea. Krag, could I borrow that, please, for a second?
Yeah. Here you go, boss.
I'd like to take it and walk back in. I'd like a refund, please.
He just said he better not ever come in.
Wait, sorry. He did just threaten you and say, "Do not come back here again." Are you really walking back into his shop?
No, that's probably a bad plan. I'd like to take it and go, if this goes flat, would you then be able to drink it?
Oh, that's a good point.
No. But I don't remember
even
being a level 2. I thought I was a level 3. Why did it go down?
Oh no.
Right. Krag, here's the Dr. Pepper. Do what you will with this. I think that if people's numbers on the cards are going down, we need to get to Kaiser as quickly as possible and have a conversation.
Well, at least we learned about the Kaiser being, what was the physical description again that he said?
Well, Krag, if
Handsome
I'm going
and
to use
sweet.
my disguise self spell in order to slip past the guards, I'm going to be able to turn into something that is sugary and sweet.
Oh, all right.
That's
Like a cookie?
Krag, yes, like a cookie. The problem is that's as specific as I've got.
All right.
I need to find a picture of the king.
Okay.
I look around for a picture of the king.
Navina!
Okay, go back to Navina.
Navina, you guys have waited long enough. Will you now enter the
Doesn't that
frosting
feel
church?
better?
It does. Oh, look, there's a picture of the king. It's on the notice board outside the church.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
He looks so sugary and sweet.
he's a giant gingerbread man.
No.
How is that possible?
It's bioscience. Anything's possible in the Eon Vale, Navina.
He was made with a hydro spanner.
Is this like your food creations that you made?
Yeah. So, I've got something I want to admit. All of the other warlords have people who are better than me at making food creations. And I was the only guy for Carl Sr. And I'm a failure. I lied. I know I said I was the smartest food scientist in the entire universe, but I'm not even the smartest food scientist in like a 12-meter radius around my house.
Oh, Crumb, do not worry. None of us believed you.
Navina with the shade on that one, like, we never believed you bullshit, but we still kept you around.
Fuck me, dude. We just liked your company.
You liked my... Nobody's ever said that about me before. They just say, go make another one of your little meatball men.
Well, you've shown me so much new music and your food plans. I mean, they looked very tasty.
Yeah, they tend to look great. But, in reality...
Well, how can this gingerbread creature have a daughter to marry?
I'm not sure. To be fair with the Kaiser, I never really knew what he looked like. I just heard about him. I think maybe he used to be man, and he's augmented himself to be more and more gingerbread over the years. That happens sometimes, when people become more and more machine. But instead of machine, it was gingerbread. That makes more sense than like an animated gingerbread. It's easier as well. So maybe there's a part of him that's still human. Maybe it's a gingerbread body that beats with a human heart. Maybe his, and maybe his reproductive organs are still human.
Specific.
Gingerbread man just with a human cock.
What a
fucking visual you
I was
painted.
picturing a giant gingerbread man with just a human penis.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
now we are.
I was thinking too logical and scientific. You are a lady, and I shouldn't be talking about things like that around you.
It is okay. Well, let us go into the monastery and see what else we can find. I want to head to the top of the steeple.
Yes. You guys enter the monastery, and choir music is playing. This sweet music. Oh, sweet music. Is playing as you guys enter.
A bit on the nose.
Yeah, but that's how this whole kingdom is. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And standing, giving a sermon. He's mid-sermon. Is the Archbishop himself, Archbishop Caramel. Because he's got a giant banner that says, the Archbishop Caramel is giving a sermon right now.
Wow, they have to change out those banners a lot.
It's electronic. Guys, this is a sci-fi campaign. I know,
right? I have to remember. So I know. I'm not used to it.
It is a bit weird that like you guys chose to go to like the people who like to pretend they're in medieval times, part of this world first in this sci-fi campaign. But yes, it is the future. So it is electronic, and it's saying that. And this is a proper like mega church situation. You know, he's preaching.
Well, Navina's going to realize that they're mid mass. And go.
Oh, Krag, we must sit. We must join. We're late.
Oh, yeah, shit, we got to join in. It would be rude not to.
We're gonna grab some pamphlets of what I assume like little sweet hymn books.
Yep. Yeah, they're made out of sugar paper.
Nice.
And and go sit down and listen to the sermon.
Okay, I guess we cut back to Rick. The group.
I'd like to turn to Sigma and go, right, well, I mean, worst case scenario, I can just disguise myself to be the king. As long as he's not like a, 10-foot gingerbread man with a massive cock, we should be okay.
At this moment, a giant, a parade is now coming through.
Oh boy.
And they have big banners that have the king on them. And they're in celebration, and it's a giant gingerbread man with a human cock. Obviously, he's wearing armor.
Yeah.
Everywhere except
he just still has his cock out.
He rides into battle, and he's intimidating his enemies.
So, Navina, I cut away.
That's going to give you advantage on every roll. That is my goodness.
Navina, I cut away for you because the sermon's going to take like hours.
Wow, that's a long church service.
To a cut back.
I assume Navina's in it for the long haul as well.
Yeah, wow.
Well, Navina is going to be like quite invested in it, but also quite critical.
All right,
because obviously it's a completely different religion.
Yeah.
So while I imagine Crumb is very, very bored, she will be like,
"Well, that's not how things work at all. I mean,
as that's happening, I'd like to walk up to one of the kind of party goers walking past us and go, "My good sir, tell me, these large facsimiles you have of the king, what's he like in real life? Have you ever spoken to him?"
"Oh no, I've never met the king myself. Only the dukes get to meet the king."
"Only the dukes? Has the king ever appeared in public?"
"Very, very rarely."
"So, has anyone actually ever seen the king?"
"Yeah, the dukes."
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's true. Based on the information you just gave me. But
this guy's like, fucking idiot, I just said that thing.
And to be fair,
discounting the powerful conglomerate of a few small people at the top of this power structure.
Well, people see him on TV.
Has anyone seen the king?
People see him on TV all the time, He gives speeches.
Yes, I see. And where would the king be right now?
I don't know. I'm not his dad.
Where would the king's dad be right now?
Dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
He wouldn't be king.
I'm holding up the grandma so she could get a better vantage point at watching the parade.
I've never been this high up before.
Oh, good. We've got somebody else with Krag now.
I see what that Valonari was trying to do now. It's quite nice to be high up.
Oh, have you seen Navina?
I didn't.
She's a jellyfish. She's just a jellyfish girl. That's basically her.
There's quite a few Valonari in the town.
Right.
Let's turn to Sigma quickly. Sigma, with this parade going on and distracting people, now is probably the perfect time to sneak into the castle.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Right. But first, what's your name, Grandma?
Lady Bonbon.
Lady Bonbon. Oh. All right. Well, you know what? I'll be your personal assistant today, and we can. Oh yeah. Are you of some stature? I would imagine.
Well, my husband's a lord.
Ah.
Is a lord also a duke?
No, it's below.
Are they above dukes? They're below them.
They're below.
Damn, that's a shame.
Do you have an invitation to the wedding tomorrow?
My husband does, and he had a +1, but he's not taking me.
That sounds awful. What kind of husband would do that to his lovely wife?
I don't know.
I'm gonna march over there and give him a piece of my mind right now.
He's a powerful man.
I am a powerful Ashkar.
Oh.
How powerful is your husband on a numerical level?
Listen, I'm just gonna hop over really quick and just give him a piece of my mind. Where do you live?
I'd like to take out the little dagger I've got and go, this is a piece of Krag's mind.
I was literally gonna do that. I was gonna rip off part of my head and throw it at him. Josh, you and me are on the same fucking wavelength, dude. I will
turn to Krag and I'm going to be like, Krag, please.
All right.
Matters like this require some sensitivity. Let's not threaten the woman's husband, but
I don't know.
Perhaps we could have a word with him.
I think we should.
All right, so you guys are now. She's reluctant, though.
She's like, if you want to come, okay.
All right, now listen. Before I just ask this politely,
Please,
but I'm going
fair
to.
lady.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mark.
We have no. We don't want to cause any issues for you, but it would be very helpful to us if we could speak to your husband, this powerful lord.
Yeah, that's what most people say. I thought you guys wanted to be my friend, but...
No, literally, I was going to say, now listen, I know you don't have to tell me if you're not comfortable, but you seem to have an issue with your husband, and I'm just trying to know if anything's bad in the house or something. I'm trying to convince her to tell us, so I'm trying to
give me a persuasion then. But she will
that's
say
what I'm actually trying to do now. Yeah.
Irregardless of the roll beforehand, she will say, 10 is not great.
Wait, no. Tactical mind.
Okay, then, roll that.
Burn a second wind, and I roll a d10.
Okay, good luck. I don't know how many of those you have left. 15. Okay, 15 is better. She will go. Okay. This is what she'll say. She'll say, it was a mistake for me to tell you in the first place. I don't want it to be a rumor around town.
No, I won't tell anybody.
It will damage his credibility as lord, and we need the money.
Does not gossip.
We need the position of power. We need the money. Right now, I'm a level 4. He's a level 5. And if he loses his lordship, we're at risk of losing our eating rights.
That's no excuse for him to mistreat his wife. Or anybody, for that matter.
It's no excuse, but it's why I haven't told anybody or talked about it. I'm locked in this. I feel like I'm trapped in a hole.
I think we can help you with this situation.
I was partially just thinking maybe I could just, while my ways away and then die.
Oh no, you're not a day over 23, ma'am.
So
of
you
course.
Do want a D100?
I don't. Yeah, Krag maybe doesn't understand. You're not a day over 23, ma'am. Come on, we could go.
How old does she look?
I would say early 70s.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Your lady, you have been a friend to us. We would just simply like to be a friend to you.
Okay.
You feel stuck. Perhaps we could help you.
Okay, but I feel like I might regret this, but it's worth a chance.
Heroism?
Oh!
I'd like to cast heroism on the old lady.
Oh. Lady Bonbon! Yeah.
Well,
she's imbued with bravery.
A willing creature.
She's immune to being frightened from her husband.
Yeah, well.
I'd like to turn to her. Lady Bonbon, if I may. The band of ne'er-do-wells you currently talk to won't be in town for long. However, we do have some rather important business. You're actually talking to the emissary of the Ashkar Kingdom. Here's my proposal. We head back to your house, have a small chat with your husband, move on, do our adventures, our daring do, our ne'er-do-well, and get out of your hair. But during that, you're welcome to join us for one final night of crazy adventurous fun, if you wish. It's going to be scary. Do you want to get involved?
I'm holding her up still, I know.
It sounds
You invited me to
scary.
break into the palace?
But
we're just going to see her house right now.
But I'm not frightened by the idea. That doesn't mean that it's an idea that I like.
Husband? Would you like to not be frightened by your husband, at least for the next hour?
I'm not frightened about the situation or anything. For the next minute.
For the next minute. All right.
Oh yeah,
you guys. Hour would be great.
It's only lost a minute.
You walk.
It's only less than a minute.
You walk and then it ends.
I'll
And she
get a
goes,
second.
"Oh, I'm terrified."
In that case, I'm not going to cast this
You're
until
gonna
we
wait, you're gonna wait, okay.
right up to your husband.
All right,
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
into the
yeah.
door. You get into the door, right? She goes, "All right." She puts the key.
I'll knock.
No. It's her house. You don't need to knock. She could just go in.
That's true.
She scans
This
her
is the
key
hero's
card.
journey, ma'am. You've refused the call once. Now you're about to see something bad, and then you'll accept the call. It's a cycle.
She scans her key card, and the door opens. We cut back to Navina. So Navina and Crumb, the Archbishop is doing his sermon, and he goes, "And as you guys know, there is a wedding tomorrow. And in celebration of such wedding, which I personally will be attending and, consummating." Wait, that's... Sorry. No.
He's consummating a wedding?
That's the wrong word. That's the wrong word.
Holy! They do things differently here.
What's the word?
Officiating.
Officiating. Officiating.
Will fuck the
Holy
princess.
shit. I am officiating the wedding. And so, I would like to invite our special guest, the King! And
Oh my god.
onto the stage, this giant gingerbread man. This is what the posters outside were talking. Guten Tag, I am the Kaiser!
All right,
And everyone
so-
cheers, they stand up, they applaud. They're having a great time. Now we cut back to...
King?
It is very important that the religion of the Archbishop of Sugar continues to live in all of you. Tomorrow it is a good day, a sehr good day. For, despite the wars, we are celebrating love. Navina, you do notice this giant human cock? No, I'm kidding. He does not have it out.
He's
He does
holding
not have it
a
out.
rooster when he walks out.
He does not have it out.
All right. So,
Navina's just gonna look at Crumb and they'll just exchange a glance of just like, what
Right.
the fuck is happening?
What's going on?
Things are looking good. The general has made an attack on those dirty. What sort of what word would he use to describe?
We can probably just say Ashkar.
yeah, I was gonna say if it's Ashkar, then yeah.
Oh,
Bitter?
yeah,
Bitter? That's the opposite of sweet, isn't it?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Those our sour enemies. Our sour enemies. And soon we will win this war. Sorry, he's French now. And everyone's applauding, everyone's good. And he's like, so now let us do the Lord's Prayer and bow our heads. And, okay, now we cut back. Brick plan.
I'll tell you what, Sigma, when we finally do meet the king, I hope he's not German and or French.
Honestly, any European accents, I would hate that.
Absolutely. Now, let's get into this house and work out what the hell this woman's husband's up to, because he seems like a real piece of work.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Bonbon, are you ready to introduce us to your husband,
so
the Lord?
The door opens slowly. She already scanned her card. He goes, all right. Honey, I've brought some guests. I said no guests allowed, bitch. This is why... This is the sort of behavior I'm talking about, which is why you're not invited to the wedding. Oh, I'm
but we
sorry,
hear tell
dear.
that you are invited to the wedding, my lord.
And I guess you walk in and you see this old man. He's round like a giant jawbreaker.
Oh.
That's what he's wearing. He's like a big candy. He's got half a jawbreaker as a hat.
Yeah.
He's got a beard. He stands up and he goes, "You don't talk to me like that. I am Lord Bonbon."
You don't talk to your wife like that. I am too big to fit through the door. I'm still outside.
Mhm.
Who are you?
We've opened the window.
Yeah.
My name's Krag. My name's Krag. like tapping on the window.
Who are you to talk to me like that? I am a lord of this land.
You are indeed. We're messengers from the king. We are aware that you have been invited to the wedding.
That is none of your business. Get out of my house.
I'm outside your house.
The rest.
He's quite abrasive. He's
No shit.
quite upset. And to be fair, Lady Bond was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe he's right. Maybe this was a bad idea. Oh, I've fucked it all up again."
I'd like to turn to Sigma. Sigma, I'll lay my cards on the table for you. My plan was to attempt to charm and or intimidate this man, take both of his invites to the wedding. That gives us 2. Then we simply work out a way to get other people in. Maybe we can say that we get +1s. We can use the emissary idea. That was getting us a step closer to the goal. However, this man seems somewhat uncooperative and rather abrasive. What's your take on the situation currently?
I'll be honest, Captain. My trigger finger is itching the more this guy speaks. I'm just wondering who his heir is. Maybe if the Lady Bonbon inherits his things, we should just be...
I completely understand. The problem is, if we turn and shoot this man together, granted he may die, but what's she going to do? She seems very Stockholmed into this.
Yes.
Don't kill my husband.
Quiet.
Lady Bonbon, we're not going to kill your husband, but, he's being very dickish towards you right now.
Once you get to know him, he's lovely.
He just called you a bitch.
It's just his sense of humor.
That's not funny. Would it be something you would do to somebody else? No.
No. I like
then that's
long
not
walks
appropriate. Then it's not right to be used on you.
Right. Okay.
I am the emissary of the Ashkar Kingdom, Lord Bonbon.
Give me a deception. Krag, this is a deception for you because this is actually relevant.
Yeah, that is actually relevant. Okay, hold on. Deception.
It's not. No, 13 is not good enough.
Yeah, that's not as bad as it could have been, but
all the way from Lord King Grandrock himself.
Is that a real person that I
King
would know?
Grandrock is he's the king.
You know King Grandrock? Oh man.
Everybody knows King Grandrock. He's the king of the Ashkar Kingdom.
King. I'm just like, have you known him? Have you actually met him?
Well, no, not exactly.
Okay, well then you're on the same level as me then, basically.
No!
You have met the king. You are the emissary of the Ashkar Kingdom, remember?
I don't believe
the king.
I've done a lot of research on like kingdoms and lords and dukes and all of that stuff, and you're not wearing the right uniform. You're not doing anything right. That you are a liar.
Now wait a minute. Ashkar don't wear uniforms. He's a phony.
Yes,
I can't believe it. I'd like to turn to Sigma and then turn to Lord Bonbon. He's passed the test. No one's ever passed the test. Lord Bonbon, you've been invited to this wedding because, as we all know, you are a remarkably important, wealthy, and very attractive man. This is a test we give everyone to see if they can notice the heraldry that we present this fake emissary in. You are the only one who has ever seen through this, and that is because we knew you would be the right man for the job.
This is playing to his, ego. This is a good angle. Give me a deception. You need to beat a 15.
Oh, man. But he's Rick, and he has the plan. What the hell is that?
You still have your lucky point because you didn't use it before because you had advantage.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to use one more for the deception on that one. Let's try again.
23.
Okay.
Thank God. That was your last lucky point. Yes, beforehand, it was advantage because of the being helped. Okay. He goes. Me?
Of course it was a test. Nobody would be so rude to me. Oh, my wife of mine, you're all part of this.
Lord yes, Bonbon. Dearie. Of course, it was all a ruse to make sure that you are worthy.
Of course. I bet he's gonna make me the next duke, and then I might, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna say it around my wife when she dies.
Oh my God.
We all know exactly what you mean. Lord Bonbon, I will explain the plan to you very simply. We believe there is an assassination attempt on the king's life tomorrow at the wedding.
An assassination
We have been
attempt
sent
on the
exactly.
Kaiser. No, his
We
name
have
is
been
Kaiser. He's not
sent-
the Kaiser.
The king. We have been sent to protect him. However, there are very few people in the city we can trust. We believe you are one of the few remaining trustworthy people.
I've always been loyal to the king. I've been loyal since the day I was born. You know what?
Absolutely. And we knew that you were the only person that could do this. We need to sneak into the castle tonight. The reason we need to do this stealthily is because we don't know which other lords we can trust.
But the king won't be in the castle tonight.
Exactly. Therefore, we take up our position. The king
And
arrives,
wait.
and we are already there, ready to protect him.
Wait for the wedding. The town is under guarded at the moment because of the war that's going on. The general's out. You've probably noticed we only had 4 guards at the front gate. 5 guards at the front. 3. Well, 5 and then 4. We usually have way more. This is the perfect time for an assassin to strike, but also the perfect time to prove ourselves.
It is. If we can protect the Kaiser's life, he will reward you with riches and power beyond your wildest dreams. But the first thing we need to do is take up a position inside the castle, a
Right.
defensive position, to make sure we can protect him. Are you able to assist us, and in doing so, your country?
I could pull a few strings.
We knew you could. We knew
What is
you'd
your
be the
name, my
only
good
man
sir?
who could.
Are you,
My name
Yeah.
is Rick. I turned to Sigmar. I see no reason to lie about this specifically.
No.
And
fair enough.
your title?
My title. I am the emissary of planet. Wait. 3853.
I stand up and salute him.
That's a system. That's like,
You
Wow, that's a pretty.
My God, he passed the test.
no.
We knew you were the one who would pass
He is
the
the one of
test.
legend.
No, sorry. so the king has hired you as personal protectors or something to that effect, right? Or like
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Our mission is so
understandable.
secret, there aren't even colors for the codes that we are now having to operate under.
I'm glad he thinks of me as the one trustworthy lord. I've been
He does
eyeing-
indeed.
I'm telling you, if there's a traitor amongst the dukes, it's the Crumble Duke.
We thought the same thing.
Duke Crumble.
All right, write that down. Write that down.
I'm so jealous of that roly-poly Duke. To clarify for the audience, roly-poly in this context is like a jam roly-poly, like the dessert.
I have no idea what
oh,
you're
you're not
talking
like
about. I was
the
thinking of the
insect.
bug.
Yeah, because everybody
Yeah.
was thinking about the
Yeah.
bug. But it's a jam roly-poly. Look it up.
Is it a
Type
British
in-
thing?
Look up
Yeah.
jam roly poly.
I think it might be.
We don't have them. We don't have them over here. So
Had to grab Lord Bonbon and be like, my lord, we may not tarry any longer. Time is of the essence. Do you believe you can get us into the castle soon, and we can put our defensive plan into position?
I've been waiting for this day my entire life. All right, Rick. We could do this. We cut back to Navina and Crumb. Navina and Crumb, the Kaiser goes, everyone, you finish the prayer, however it goes. And the Kaiser goes, no, Kaiser, the king, goes, Thank you so much. Danke schön. Danke schön. I shall be seeing the best of you tomorrow, those who won in the lucky ticket raffle.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. And there's a giant door made specially for him at the back of the cathedral that opens up, and he goes out of. And then there's a group of people that have to close it again.
Yeah.
And the Archbishop goes, and that concludes our sermon. We'll be having tea and coffee with extra sugar after the, here. And on Tuesday, we're going to be doing a good big cleaning of the monastery. And we all need hands.
And if you can't, some of you could just sit here and pray, and that creates a buff that makes everybody else faster because our religion is incredible.
Gosh.
Oh boy.
Oh, what a lovely little treat.
Yeah.
Navina will turn to Crumb.
Say, did you hear that? There is a raffle for a wedding invitation.
Oh, well, usually raffles cost money to enter. How much money do you have?
Nothing, I believe.
Me neither.
Who had all the money?
We now cut to Pocket. Pocket is sitting in like a suit of armor on the back of a horse inexplicably, and he turns to this large man who's sitting on the back. These are robot horses, by the way. They're not real horses.
I was gonna say, is it like a unicorn or it's like what is it?
No, they're robot mecha horses. He turns and he goes,
Your dukeship. It's so great to accompany you on this and be the sole protector of all your money.
Yes, wise little one. You know, you are shorter than I remember you being.
That's just your mind playing tricks on you.
Well, no matter. Tomorrow I shall marry the princess. And he just has this inexplicable power to just so then we cut back to Rick, Krag, and Sigma.
Yep.
So
Sigma, I understand that we are playing up to this guy's ego, but I think that's the right move for now. We just need him to help get us into the castle, then we can have a chat with the Kaiser. Or Kaiser.
Kaiser, the king.
That sounds like a good idea.
Who titles himself a
perhaps we
title?
should,
My goodness.
I'm not against
Perhaps
this
we should-
idea, but this guy really makes me hopping mad. I'm really trying to contain it.
Krag, what if, once this is all over, we've got into the castle, we've had a chat with Kaiser, we've worked out the civil war, do you, and I say this with all the love, do you want to throw him in the moat?
I just want old lady Bonbon to live a happy life. She deserves it. She's
can make
too
sure that
sweet.
happens.
She doesn't deserve how she's treated.
I feel that there's many years of therapy that are going to be required to undo what's been done to her, but while we're here, we can throw him in the moat.
I mean, that would probably be a good start, to be honest. Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, but I'll follow along with you until then.
Right, Sigma, Krag, are you ready to follow Lord Bonbon to the castle?
Yes, perhaps we should tell the rest of our team to meet us at the castle.
You do
Well,
have
I'll
the
just
ability
call up
to
Navina on our
yeah.
communication devices
Yeah, we
right now
have.
then.
Yeah.
Navina, how are you been?
Krag, quiet, I am at church.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. She's at church, guys.
Yes, sorry. They were just
She's
giving out
what?
some tea.
She's at church.
Not a Navina thing to do. Navina, have you been kidnapped?
No, we came to the sermon. The king was here.
What does he look like?
King was there?
Yes, he is a giant gingerbread man with an enormous cock.
The rumors were true.
Crumb seems to believe that he has been food augmented. That he may be a man, but is now completely made of gingerbread.
Wait, Crumb believes he is made of gingerbread, or Crumb believes the king is made of gingerbread?
No, Crumb
sorry,
believes
Crumb-
the king has made himself gingerbread.
Yeah, Crumb
Oh,
here.
the king's augmented himself with gingerbread
Yeah.
powers.
With like biomechanics, that sort of thing. Food science.
Crumb, who gave you a communicator?
I thought you made one for all of us.
Yeah, you weren't in the group when that was made.
You're not part of the group chat, Crumb.
Oh, you're right. I wasn't part of this. You're so actually
Crumb.
right. I don't have one.
Crumb, I'm going to be honest with you. What's going to happen is we're going
talking
to make a
into Venus.
smaller group
Yeah,
chat.
he's just like right next. He's just right next
Without
to
you.
right next to my face.
Navina would
make
invite
another
Crumb to the
group chat that's exactly the same, but without Crumb.
Yeah, Navina would be the type of person to be like, oh, we're missing somebody. Let me add them.
I'd like to make a smaller group chat without Navina.
Go!
Pocket!
Hey,
Come in, Pocket.
sorry, I've got to be quiet. I'm pretending to be a royal knight.
Are you also a judge?
No, no, fuck churches. They're big scams.
Hey.
I mean, I respect them because of the scamming in nature, but maybe I
Okay,
should.
Pocket. I'll fill you
Yes.
in on what we're doing in general, but who are you with and what have you achieved?
I'm currently with Duke Roly-Poly. We're heading towards the Shortbread Apartments. He's in the presidential suite. I'm thinking, stealing all of his money.
Right. We are going to go to the castle and attempt to speak to to Kaiser tomorrow. If you could keep Duke Roly-Poly at his apartment or away from the castle for as long as possible, that would be very beneficial.
No, I can do that.
Excellent.
Don't worry about it.
Right. Bye.
Love you.
I love you too.
Oh, that's nice.
I've turned to Lord Bonbon.
To be honest, he did that to make Sigma mad specifically.
Yeah, I felt it.
Lord Bonbon, are you ready to escort us to the castle and save Kaiser's life?
Maybe
It's you, Sigma, right? He's asked you.
No,
No, I was asking Lord Bonbon. I said, Lord Bonbon,
Fuck
are
me,
you
I
ready to
misheard
escort
you.
us to the castle?
I thought he said Sigma. Are you ready? Oh, sorry, Lord Bonbon
No, Sigma
died.
was ready. We've already prepped Sigma.
he got too excited. He had a heart attack. No, okay, no.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
That would be really funny if he actually has just died right now.
Well, that solves that problem.
No. He goes, of course I am. Let me get my... Well, no, I'll dress in my finery. I know some of the ways into the castle. I've
I know
planned.
you would. You sneaky, brilliant man.
And it's underguarded as well because of the war. So, let me get into my finest garb. And it's like a magic girl sequence. To be fair, it's the future. That's what he does. He presses a button.
Right.
Zoom. He's got this magical sweet... he looks exactly the same, except for now he has a hat and like bow tie on his Jawbreaker outfit.
So it's a complete outfit. He presses the button, sparkles, light show, noises, and then it's exactly the same, but with a bow tie.
Yeah.
And a hat.
There you go. And a little top hat. All right, let's go. He looks
to
over
Lady
at-
Bonbon before. I'm just like, hey, make sure to just relax. Make yourself some tea. We'll be back.
Yeah, I'll make some tea with extra sugar. You're not
Absolutely.
allowed to drink it. I had a friend that got caught drinking unsweetened tea once. They sent him to the sugar mines.
The sugar mines?
Yeah.
Oh, this place sounds awful.
Totally reasonable response, to be fair.
Yeah. No, that's not. We'll deal with that another. Oh man, we gotta really.
Walk over to Krag and go, Krag, I feel that you may have to accept that at some point, maybe the old woman is actually a bit of a bitch.
Whoa! She's nurture. She's lived in a society where
You
she's
don't
been
talk
taught
to a lady like that.
and she studies the religion where she's been taught if something's not sweet, it's not right, and it's ingrained in her. It's not her
She
fault.
sent her friend. She agreed with her friend going to the sugar mines.
Well, at least she didn't get sugar crucified.
That's a thing?
That's a thing.
It's like two Twixes.
All right, yeah. The more we spend time
This
on this
is not
planet,
the sweet
I'm
old lady
just-
we thought she was.
She's not the one doing it.
Yeah,
No,
no,
but
I
she's
don't know.
approving of it.
Do you know what?
Fine with it.
Do you know what indoctrination is, Rick?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure what indoctrination is, but we can't just assume that every person we meet because they're nice to you is an inherently good person.
Oh, she's not just nice to
That
me.
is
She's a
true.
sweet old lady.
Listen, I don't approve of the crucifixion. I
Yeah,
think
she
that's
doesn't
a good
approve of the
starting point. We
crucifixion.
can start from there.
and also, frankly, I don't think anyone deserves spousal abuse, regardless of their views on...
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that she deserved that at all. I'm just saying that maybe she's not entirely sweet.
Excuse me, I do not abuse my partner. I treat her exactly how she deserves.
You called her... That's... Okay, number one, that's a problem. And also, number two, you called her a bitch.
Sorry, are we still doing the test?
Yes, we're still doing the thing.
Right. Well, I
He's
passed the
passed
test.
Again, my goodness. Right,
Yes,
let's go to the castle.
okay, let's go.
I love passing these tests.
A quick aside with the captain on the way to the castle.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Captain, a pocket said he was with the Duke Roly-Poly. He's lying, right?
I have no idea whether Pocket's telling the truth or not. I just assume that whatever he's doing is probably going to be detrimental to us in some way in the future, so I'm preparing for it.
Okay, good.
Plus, if he
As
is
long
with
as
the
we're
Duke
aware
Roly-Poly,
of
then
him.
we don't have to deal with that. If he isn't with the Duke Roly-Poly, we don't have to deal with Pocket. Either way, we're coming out on top in some way.
True.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you meeting up with Navina first? And Crumb?
Yeah, well, I think we would have told Navina to sort of meet us on
meet
the
her
way to
halfway
the
point.
castle.
Yeah.
Yes, we've communicated and said we're going to the castle.
Right. You know,
Yeah,
it's now,
meet us
it's
by
getting to
the
night
candy
time now.
corn bank or wherever the meeting spot
It is
would be.
very much nighttime.
Okay.
And
Navina did want to look into this raffle.
you don't have any money.
That's true.
I don't have any money.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you leave broke.
She just loves a raffle.
We can do our own.
Navina at the fucking church tombola.
The basket raffle.
Okay. Yeah, Crumb and Navina meet with the rest of the group. And the obviously Lord Bonbon's like, who are these two? More members of your organization?
They are indeed.
Yes.
It was imperative they didn't travel with us at the same time. One of the first rules of subterfuge. Don't all stick together. But we know we can trust you.
Oh, you can trust me. I've got a plan. A bonbon plan.
That doesn't work.
What, guys?
I think it works. I think that's what we go with. That's what we've been missing.
All right.
Yes.
You guys, we're not going to go through the front. So there's a guard that guards the side, and I know his father.
All right.
We're close friends. We're drinking buddies. We drink sugar water together. So he approaches. Sorry, I just got a sudden pain in my heart. Okay. Sorry. Ow, that hurts quite a lot, actually. So anyway, so you guys go to the side of the castle.
He's too into the Lord Bonbon character.
Yeah, really.
He's having an actual heart attack.
Are you all right, Rustage? Is your left arm numb? Are you tasting
I'm fine.
copper right
I'm
now?
good.
Like, are you
Zane,
okay?
Zane will edit
All
it
right.
out.
Yeah, all right. All right.
So you guys approach the side of the castle, and there is a guard there, and he's guarding one of the entrances up. And Bon approaches him and goes, you see you're doing your job well? And there goes, oh, Lord Bonbon, sir. Yes, I'm guarding because they sent my older brother to the battle, so I'm the only one here. Well, it's your lucky day, little Jingle Fizz.
Writing that down.
Yeah. Your father is out there celebrating. He's going to launch off some sugar fireworks. Some snap, crackle, pops. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Some wagon wheels. Okay. All right. And he wants his his son to be there for him. But sir, I've got to guard you don't have to guard the castle. Nobody's going to be. It's the day before a marriage. Everybody's fighting out there. If there were intruders in the city, the guards at the gate would alert us. And there's no intruders in the city, you don't have to guard the castle. Plus, I could put in a good word with you-know-who. Oh, okay. All right, Lord. Okay. And he leaves. And Lord Bonbon goes, You like that, huh? That's diplomacy.
That was remarkably impressive. Sigma, I will give him this. That was a good use of persuasion.
That was genuinely quite impressive, yes.
Yes, indeed. So that's what an emissary does then, I guess. Okay.
From here on out, we may have to use stealth.
Oh, don't worry. I'm great at stealth.
Oh.
He goes, I can blend in with my surroundings, and he crouches
Me too.
down.
I turn into a boulder.
Well, he's doing something very similar. He puts his arms together, his head comes down, he becomes a giant jawbreaker, like a giant gobstopper.
Cool.
And he just rolls into the castle.
All right, I'll do that too. I turn into a ball
boulder.
of rock and rock
And you
candy,
roll
actually.
next to him.
And I roll.
I'm thinking about like Hammond from Overwatch, right? Like where he turns into a ball.
I haven't played Overwatch in a
right.
lot of years. They've probably added a lot of characters since then.
Yeah.
I liked it. Zendaya.
I'd like to turn to Sigma.
Zenyatta.
Sigma, are we?
Zendaya!
You can play
We also-
Zendaya in Overwatch, I guess.
I can't do that. So
Well, I can. I'm a human.
just
I'd
going
like
to-
to duck down and then just start roly-polying forward, following them.
Duke roly-poly.
I'd like to forward roll repeatedly to get to them.
Okay. I need a stealth roll
I'm going to do it just almost
with
okay.
advantage because of your disguises.
Okay.
So if you four give me stealth rolls.
17.
17
bad,
with
considering I have
advantage. You have
-1.
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17,
Wait, I've got
also
17.
great. Sigma
All
with
right.
advantage, please. 20,
20?
and Navina with
All right.
advantage.
Shit.
Oh yeah,
Please,
I have
Navina.
stealth as well.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah, yeah.
Navina.
With advantage. 15,
Okay.
yeah. The average is good. You guys are good. You're sneaking through the shadowy corridors of this
By
candy castle.
roly-polying
Is Navina also-
repeatedly.
Yeah.
I
Is
think she's
Navina
probably
also turning
like,
into a ball?
yeah, probably also turning to a ball, right?
Yeah, I guess I can gelatinous
like a big-
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like a big gumdrop.
Like a
Yeah,
washing
yeah.
machine spin cycle just going
And
down the
occasionally,
corridor.
yeah. Occasionally a guard will turn and look and go, oh, I thought something was there, but it's actually just 4 giant sweets.
I'll be honest, I think if everyone else is doing it, Sigma is fully peer pressured and he
Oh
will
yeah,
also
and you're
be
like a
having it.
furry sweet. Like a
Moldy one.
yeah. These must be the special sweets the king has ordered for the wedding. Okay, back to playing card games with my best friend.
They're playing the Vistoria card game.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, in this part of
You
the galaxy.
balloon manned me again! Ah! Real Vistoria players will know what that means.
Yes.
So you guys roll until eventually I guess you're going to reach the throne room.
We just go from door straight to throne room. Awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're
Yeah.
navigating through the
Yeah, we're
entire
just like,
castle
oh, hold on.
complex.
This really is not dissimilar to what you wanted to do with the tree, Krag.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're here
It's
now,
not dissimilar
so, yeah.
to how this all began.
I'm surprised this is actually working. Yeah.
And now you're in the throne room. Obviously, there's nobody here. Like the king's not
All
here.
right.
Yeah.
But you roll. You're here now. I assume you're going to be hiding.
Yeah,
somewhere
we're
in the
here.
throne room. There's nobody
right,
in the throne room, by the way. Like there were guards outside the front door, but there's nobody inside.
I'd like to turn to Sigma. Sigma, Krag.
Yes.
Now we are inside, are we still in need of Lord Bonbon's assistance, or do we need to
No
think
way.
of a
I don't
way
believe so.
to get rid of him?
Are you asking me to put him in the fridge? Is what you're saying?
No, I don't believe a fridge is a good idea. I don't want to carry him around. The fridge is pretty full. You've already got... Is Crumb in there?
Spud should be no.
Spud's
Spud's
in there.
Yeah, Spud's in
Crumbs.
there. Lord Spud. Yes.
Yeah.
Spud's in there.
Yeah.
The problem is that this lord, obviously, he's a bit of a loose end.
All right, I have an idea. I open up the fridge.
I like where this is going.
Bud comes tumbling out.
Lord Spud, now it is time to take your rightful seat as the ruler of the Candy Kingdom.
What is going on, man? This is
Krag, quick moment. You don't become king just by sitting on the throne.
No, see,
There's
in
a
my
whole
Ashkar homeworld,
ceremony.
that is 100% how it works. It's like King of the Hill kind of rule with the throne on top of the hill.
Obscurin is a fucked up place. Right?
My maybe not all Ashkar places work, but mine is like a
Obscurin
war-torn.
specifically.
Yeah.
It's this backwater, war-torn country.
Yep.
Krag,
Sorry,
there are different rules, there are different regulations here. You can't just put a man on a throne and say he's now in charge. There needs to be...
Are you sure?
There needs to be a diplomatic acceptance of it, but you know what? A good point. Let's try.
All right, then. Yeah, this might work. Who knows? All right, Spud, go sit on that. Plant your keister on that throne up there.
As he steps towards the throne, Lord Bonbon goes, "No, don't you dare sit on that throne."
Shove him in the fridge.
The Lord Bonbon?
Yes.
Give me a fuck. Strength contest? You
Shit.
critically failed.
He might critically fail too, though.
And to be honest, he has a -3, so he could actually, he could still lose here because a critical fail is an auto fail.
He can still roll less than
if
4.
it is in combat. Yeah, he can still roll less than 4 here. He rolls 4. He rolls exactly 4.
So we go again.
You two just have a slap fight trying to get him into the fridge.
There's this tension here. Yeah. What? Traitors! You guys are traitors! You're betraying me! The Lord! I should have known!
I would like to assist and push Bonbon into the fridge.
Yeah, if it's one of those things where if we are equal, then, like, I don't know, I have a +3 to strength. What is his modifier?
Well, Rick Plan just give me a fucking strength. You just got to get higher than that.
Fail and
4.
we should be good here.
You know what? 5? Fuck it, I'm rolling for him again because he rolled a 4 again.
He rolled
another 4. So
everyone just fell over at that point.
Now he's in the fridge. But he's still alive in the fridge. He's like, let me out of here, you heathens! Get out!
Okay.
Why did you shove him in the fridge?
Well, it's okay. He abuses his wife. All right, Spud, sit.
I was just going to tell him to go home.
We send him home, Sigmar. We're sending him back to abuse that old lady some more. Now, she may not be perfect. She may agree with some difficult things, but she doesn't deserve the abuse he was giving her.
No, but I thought we were going to, handle that in time.
We will. That's why he's in the fridge.
This works.
Yeah. It's just the fridge is, we put them in there when, we need to deal with that problem later, and hopefully we won't forget about them.
You're going to convert this fridge into an Iron Maiden at some point.
We've got plans with the fridge. Spud,
all right.
How's sitting on the chair going?
Oh, it doesn't feel right, but I'll do it. He sits on the throne. A magical moment as he leans back, gazing over the throne room.
You look resplendent.
Yeah, it's just a chair. It doesn't really do anything.
I kind of half expected it to be trapped.
Yeah, me too. I was hoping it didn't blow up. That's pretty good.
I don't think he'd trap his own throne.
Yeah. Is that, does it recline? Is there like a scepter next to it?
Yeah,
what are cup holders? What are the features?
Oh, yeah, it reclines. Wait, it's got a footrest.
Wow. That's ruling in style there. All right.
Oh, it's converting into a bed. Whoa, what does this button do?
Wait a minute. What?
Lights.
No. Oh,
like,
no.
The lights go dark, and then, like, pink spotlights are now, like, shining around.
Oh.
And...
all right, Spud. Maybe just be careful pushing any more buttons.
Okay, I won't.
Okay. Captain.
It's a huge bed, by the way, because it's got to be for his...
Yes, Sigmar. Sorry, I was just saying what the king was into. Yes, Sigmar.
Yeah, sorry. It's for his huge cock.
Now that we're here in the throne room, obviously the king is not in the palace tonight, but I'm assuming he'll return here to sleep. If we find his room, and I like turn to the bed with the pink spotlights, this might be it. But if we find where he's sleeping, we could intercept him before he goes to bed and have the conversation with him tonight.
Excellent plan, excellent idea. Now, part of me believes that the bed we're looking at right now is more of a performance chamber and less of an actual sleeping, comfortable bedroom area. This is, if anything, a bit of an exhibitionist thing going on. So we can either wait here for the king to come back, or we can go and find where his actual room is.
I vote for the second one.
We could split up, or we could look around. Is there anything behind the throne, like a door or anything?
Spud, what's behind the throne?
Nothing. Oh, and more buttons. I can press them.
I mean, you're the king, so you can do whatever, but...
I do want to say, Lord Bonbon is still alive in the fridge, so he is making a lot of noise and he's banging on the fridge.
Oh, it's a soundproof fridge. So
that is not true.
It's insulated, though. It is insulated.
He's
Try pressing the button.
Navina, before we press buttons, could you silence this bonbon?
Oh, you could do that?
Our hands are very good at silencing people.
I assume he wants me to punch. To punch.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were actually going to cast silence.
Out of him.
Yes, I suppose I could.
All right.
So you open the fridge door, or you're gonna?
No. Here's what's gonna. Okay, Lord Bonbon. All right, we'll let you out. You just gotta stop pounding. Okay.
Are you going to kill me?
No, just you can't. Stop making noise, and I'll open the door immediately, and I will not hurt you.
I don't trust you.
You want me to make
traitors?
Because I am kind of.
He passed the test.
I'm technically nothing I just said was a lie.
Was this a chess test?
You see, Lord Bonbon, we believe that there was a bomb planted under the throne itself. So we sent one of our loyal minions onto the throne to sit and see if it exploded. But to make sure that you were protected in the case of an explosion, we placed you inside this fridge.
I do need another deception here. But
yeah, so much better than knocking him
I feel pretty confident with that plan.
It is, to be fair.
Yeah.
Hopefully, don't.
You
crit!
26!
Finally! Well, first crit we got today, I think.
Well.
You see, we couldn't risk putting you in any danger at all, but we had to take every precaution we could.
Well, he opens the fridge.
It was a 26.
Yeah. What a wonderful test. I admit I was never fooled. I knew it was a test the whole time. I was just playing my part.
Oh. And you played it most excellently, Lord Bonbon. Now, we have ascertained there is indeed no explosive device under the throne.
If you remember what I said before, the king is not in the palace tonight.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Not even to sleep?
He doesn't sleep.
But when he returns, he will. Where does he sleep? Obviously, we know, but where do you think he sleeps?
Nobody knows.
I'm sure you know. It would be very helpful if you did.
He walks off into the forest, and then he returns every morning. It's something to do with the fact that he's a giant gingerbread man. I don't ask questions.
All right.
Let's say to Sigma, I do want you to prepare for the fact there is a very small chance the king is fucking the dragon.
Oh, that dragon! Oh, shit.
I was going to say, my mind did immediately go to the dragon.
I completely forgot about the dragon. Yeah, the dragon.
Yeah, there is a giant gingerbread dragon.
There is a gingerbread dragon out there we snuck by. Holy shit. Okay. Okay.
Oh. This is just merely where he rules from.
Do you know where in the forest he goes to?
Just goes out. I don't follow him.
I see. What if protecting him means following him?
You want to go into the forest? That's where the gingerbread dragon is.
We're well aware. But are you brave enough?
No. I am not going into the forest. I will stay here and protect the king in the morning. You said the assassin was assassinating him in the wedding anyway. Like, that's the whole point of why we're here.
We can't be too careful. Well, what if they followed him home?
Exactly.
We can't
be too careful, therefore I will stay here.
Lord Bonbon, I think you will be courageous enough to conquer that dragon.
No.
Maybe we can go, and he can stay here and keep watch.
Yes.
True.
Lord Bonbon, we believe you may be the only person capable of sitting on that throne and keeping it safe.
Yeah. He does, he was going to get here early in the morning before anybody else does. If you want a one-on-one appointment with the king, you will get it if you wait here. If that is what you want. Cool. But if you want to fight a gingerbread dragon, go to the forest.
No, I think the one-on-one appointment with the king sounds like a great idea. And then, depending on how that goes, we may or may not get the dragon involved somehow.
Well, I don't want anything to do with any dragon.
So we're staying here then?
I think that's the best course of action.
Okay.
Sigma, How many points of entrance are there to the throne room that we're in, just in case we need to defend from a random attack into this room?
1.
Can I check? And can I also check if there's?
Oh,
can I check if there's any
ones.
hidden
Yes,
entrances?
give me
and
that.
exits?
Give me that perception.
Check under the throne.
Damn.
23.
Yes.
Crit.
There
Nat
is
20.
a hidden entrance.
Ooh.
And you
Is that on one of the buttons of the throne?
it's if you're sort of tracing your hand around the side, and there's this one candied brick that's slightly different. Your keen eye sees it. You press it down. This door opens up, and there is a small room there. And inside is a small man in kind of almost like a video game setup. And he turns round. He goes, "Oh, Shiza! To be continued." The last of the sun's light bled out across the horizon, smeared thin and ugly, and night took hold of the planet with the casual confidence of something that knew it couldn't be stopped. It was only then that Sweet grasped the full depth of his own naivete, and it settled on him like a bad debt. He'd been wandering the spice plains for hours, marching along with nothing but stubbornness for a compass, and it hadn't once occurred to him where he might sleep. No plan, no shelter, just a direction and the foolish hope that things would sort themselves out. His legs ached, each step dragged heavier than the last, and the day pressed down on him until exhaustion felt like less of a threat and more like a promise. Maybe it would be fine to stop, just for a while. He told himself he was warm enough in his armor. So he slowed down, picked a spot by a nearby salt rock and lowered himself to the ground. Just a short rest, he thought. Small nap, long enough to recharge before moving on. Sweet came awake choking, water in his nose, his mouth all fire of his eyes, lungs clawing for air that refused to arrive on time. He jerked forward on instinct and discovered, very quickly and very painfully, that he couldn't. Ropes bit into his wrists and ankles, rough and tight, pinning him in place as he coughed and spluttered, head pounding, heart slamming against his ribs like it wanted out. Someone laughed, not kindly. "Easy there," a voice rumbled, deep and amused. "You're awake now." Sweet blinked water from his eyes. Morning light stabbed in, pale and sharp, and slowly the world pulled itself together. Canvas tents, a low fire burning down to embers, boots in the dust, and looming directly in front of him. A lichen. Big even by lichen standards. Burly, broad as a tank, hunched slightly like the crown itself had learned to be cautious around him. 4 eyes regarded Sweet with lazy interest. 2 fixed on his face, 2 drifting, watching everything else at once. Scars crisscrossed his muzzle and neck, old work done thoroughly, and one lip curled just enough to suggest he enjoyed what came next. His hands were swallowed by massive iron gauntlets, dented and stained, made for breaking things that didn't want to break. Sweet's stomach dropped. His armor was gone, the comforting weight of it, the clink and pressure that had always told him who he was, stripped away. He felt small without it, soft, exposed in a way no blade had ever managed. Behind the lichen stood a handful of others, half a circle of curious faces. Mostly human, travel-worn and watchful, eyeing Sweet the way you might eye an unfamiliar animal. Not immediately hostile, but very interested in how dangerous it might be. One of them leaned on a rifle, another chewed something that looked unpleasant. The lichen leaned closer, shadows cutting deep across his scarred face. All 4 eyes narrowed, just a touch. "Morning," he said. "You picked a bad place to nap." Sweet swallowed, and it took an effort not to flinch as the wolf's breath washed over his face. Hot and sour, and far too close for comfort. This was new. He'd managed tense talks before, across tables behind armor, with rules and witnesses, but never tied up on the ground with a lichen looming over him like he was dinner, despite his namesake. Still, training was training, and when steel wasn't an option, manners were. Be polite, be noble, project confidence and hope it passed for strength. "I offer my sincerest apologies," he found himself saying, wriggling against the ropes with what dignity he could muster under the circumstances. "I assure you this lapse in campsite selection will not be repeated. In future I intend to nap only in locations of unimpeachable safety and proper signage." He cleared his throat, lifting his chin as though addressing a court rather than a collection of armed strangers. "And if this regrettable misjudgment is the full extent of my transgression, might we now proceed to my release, so that I may remove myself from your mourning in the most orderly and law-abiding fashion possible?" The lichen stared for him for half a heartbeat. Then he laughed. It came out loud and rough, a barking sound that rolled through the camp and set a couple of the men grinning. His shoulders shook as he leaned back, metal gauntlets clanking softly. "You talk funny," he said, wiping at one corner of his muzzle. Sweet flushed. Of all the things he'd been trained for, Combat drills, etiquette lessons, moral philosophy under pressure. Being mocked for how he spoke hadn't come up nearly enough. He reminded himself that dignity, once lost, was difficult to recover, and settled for holding very still. The lichen tilted his head.
So, he rumbled, what name do you go by?
Sweet, he replied at once. Prompt, no nonsense. That earned another snort.
Sweet, huh?
He glanced behind him to where Sweet's uniform was being held hostage.
Armor like that doesn't come from nowhere. Kaiser's nice, yeah?
His eyes flicked back to Sweet's face.
What happened? You get lost?
Sweet drew in a careful breath. I was, indeed, formerly in service of Kaiser, he said. However, I have since chosen to enter voluntary exile. I seek something greater, outside the kingdom. The word sounded strange out loud, larger, more fragile. More silence followed. Then the lichen barked out another laugh, louder this time.
That's the stupidest thing I've heard all week, he said cheerfully. Willingly chasing a worse life? No pay? No protection?
He shook his head, amused and baffled in equal measure.
Still,
he added, eyes sharp again.
Take some level of guts to turn your back on authority like that.
He leaned in close once more, 4 eyes boring into Sweet's.
That is, of course, he said softly, if you're telling the truth.
What cause would I have to lie? Sweet said, keeping his voice level, though his throat had gone tight.
You could be a spy,
the lichen snarled back.
Scouting, recon. There's a war on last time I checked.
Come on, Marks, another voice cut in, lighter, sharper. A human girl perched on a crate a short distance away, wrapped in travel-stained browns, watching the scene with a frown on her face. If he were a spy, would he really be sleeping out rough in the middle of the Spice Plains? Mock shot her a look.
He might be a shit spy,
he snapped.
Wouldn't be the first.
He turned back to Sweet, lips curling.
And we can't afford to be careless. We're short-handed as it is.
He stepped away then, gauntlets clanking as he started rummaging through a bag. Sweet hesitated, then cleared his throat. Manners first, fear second. May I inquire, he said carefully, as to who you are? Mox looked up from the bag and smiled. It was all teeth, too many of them, none friendly.
Oh,
he said amused.
Look who's asking questions now.
He straightened, rolling his shoulders as if settling into a familiar story.
You could say we are what's left underneath. The ones who slipped. The ones who fell through the cracks left behind by Gastovia's leaders.
His eyes swept the camp, the people, the dust.
Those they deemed too undeserving to eat.
He returned his gaze to the bag.
We call ourselves the Starved.
Mental glinted in the morning light. A collar, heavy, ugly, cables and seams running through it like veins. The girl on the crate stiffened immediately. Marks, don't. Her voice was sharp now. We haven't agreed on... Mox didn't look at her. He stepped forward instead. Sweet's heart started to race. Excuse me, I must protest. The cold metal closed around his neck with a final, awful click. The weight of it settled there, undeniable, pressing against his throat. Sweet sucked in a breath that came out thin and panicked. Mox leaned back, satisfied.
It isn't easy to get these things fitted on a towel,
he muttered.
They've got odd necks.
Sweet's voice wavered despite his best efforts. What is this? What's this device? Mox's smile returned, slow and mean.
Security,
he said.
Detonation collar. One button.
He mimed a click with his thumb.
And the problem goes away.
He crouched in front of him, metal creaking, eyes level with Sweet's. Up close, the scars looked deeper, older, earned.
You should feel lucky,
he said quietly.
Most folks we find out here don't get a conversation. They get a bullet and a shallow grave.
He straightened, glancing back at the others.
You, at least, get a chance.
A chance at what, precisely?
At proving you are worth the trouble of keeping alive,
Mox said.
Simple as that.
He paced a few steps, voice growing more animated now, carried by conviction rather than threat.
You say you're a knight. Trained, I assume. Fought for Kaiser. That's valuable experience.
He flicked a glance back at Sweet.
If you're telling the truth, that skill could be useful.
He gestured vaguely towards the horizon, towards the unseen chaos in the distance.
Civil war is a gift, if you know how to unwrap it. Warlords tearing at each other, bleeding themselves thin. Eyes forwards. backs exposed.
His fangs shone in the light.
And so we strike where they aren't looking.
Sweet felt the shape of a trap closing, neat and unavoidable.
And you
Mox finished.
will help us do it, whether you want to or not.
He rose to his full height now, casting a long shadow over Sweet.
Congratulations, Sir Knight, he said. You've just found your greater purpose.